Welcome everybody to another episode of AIW Homeschooled with Dustin Alberty. I'm joined today by brand new AIW graduate, Rudy Ray Woods.
Great to meet you, Dustin.
I wouldn't say you just met me. Either way.
Great to reconnect.
This fucking guy. So, Rudy Ray Woods, the AIW fans don't know you.
Yeah.
By the time they see this, they might not have seen your first match yet. I don't know when this is going out. Or they might have just seen your first match. How do you feel? What first match? Who you got? How you feel?
I have Austin James on December 12th.
That sucks.
Austin James, really good competitor.
It's going to hurt you.
Obviously, it's going to hurt me, but I am ready. I've been training every day, just getting ready for this. I've been ready for this moment my whole life, and I'm ready for this opportunity.
All right. Rudy Ray Woods. All right, so let's get to know you, Rudy Ray Woods. Fans want to know the guy behind the wrestler. Okay. Rudy, tell me, what got you into wrestling? When did you first start watching wrestling?
I first started watching wrestling when I was a really young kid. I'm one of 8 siblings, so my older brother always had wrestling on, always the Attitude Era. So I've just kind of continued to watch it and always wanted to be a wrestler. Just really looking forward to fulfilling this lifelong dream.
All right. So, you said your older brother was into wrestling?
Yeah, he was into wrestling, yeah.
Okay.
He was a big fan of Stone Cold and The Rock.
How old are you? How old is your brother?
So my older brother is 31 right now, and I am 28.
All right, so yeah, you guys are close to the same age.
Always been super close. Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. Anybody else in the family or just brother? Dad into it? Mom into it? My
dad was somewhat into it, but it wasn't anything, too crazy. My mom actually took me to a few SmackDown shows growing up, so that was actually pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of cool experiences with that. Almost got to meet Ron Simmons one time from my mom. That was actually pretty cool. He supposed to sign this card just saw him after SmackDown, and he didn't end up signing it, but got to, be by him for a while. So that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
First interaction with the wrestler.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Plenty now in the AW.
Absolutely.
So what's your first memory of wrestling? So you grew up watching with your brother. Like, what's the first thing you remember seeing on TV?
First thing I remember seeing. I would probably say WrestleMania. I think it was 21. It was John Cena and JBL. It was one of my favorite matches ever. We always used to go to Niagara Falls as a family growing up, so I always had that DVD. I watched that match probably 30 times, and that was the first Money in the Bank, which also got me, very interested in wrestling. Another exciting factor of wrestling. So I would say WrestleMania 21.
All right. First thing you remember is WrestleMania 21. It's
Absolutely.
a little after Attitude Era, in my opinion, but neither way, here we are. Stone Cold was around, I guess. Can't be too mad about it. So, brother was into it. How'd your brother feel about you, training to be a wrestler?
Oh, he is so exciting. Saw him yesterday. We talked about 15 minutes, gave me a million different, new ideas or spots that you should do. So, he's really pumped up.
That's the guy to listen to.
Oh, absolutely.
The trainers, not that your brother has been watching. Listen, he's got some spots for you.
Yeah, I'm sure. Love
it. That's all family. That's like Tyson Riggs. His dad doesn't leave him alone about that stuff.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to ask
Tyson Riggs' dad is maybe the biggest wrestling knower of all time. That's why he's not. He says he's a Tyson Riggs fan. He's usually a fan of the other people. I see it.
Well, I'm excited to see that tonight, how that ends up. I'll have to talk to him.
Yeah. He's usually a good guy to talk to.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's a good guy to talk to. He's a guy to talk to.
Yeah.
So your brother's into it. So when did you start looking outside of WWE? When did you first see a TNA, or was AEW the first time you saw these? Did you not know about TNA? What got you into indies?
So I loved TNA growing up.
Okay.
Always when it was on Spike TV, I always watched it growing up. Was a big fan of the Hardys, Jeff Jarrett. But I feel like I just kind of always watched wrestling. After college, I just kind of got back into it, watched a lot of AEW. But I feel like after WrestleMania, I think it was 39. When Cody came back, that's when I, got really back into wrestling, and I saw me doing it for a living. I just, watched TV, just thought, why couldn't this be me out there? I have athleticism, I still have ability, and always wanted to do it.
Oh, you are an athletic kid, I'll give you that. So, how did you find AIW?
So I actually went to, I think it was the Gauntlet for Gold with the Kurt Angle show last year, and I was blown away by everything. The ladder match specifically, it was with... I don't remember everyone. I think
Justice, Taylor, Price, Barkley, who won it. I think it was 4-way.
When Eric got speared off that the ladder, I was I just was insane. I've never really seen a match like that in person, and I was just taken away. Like, these people are this local, they're still able to do this. how can I be a part of this? How can I get speared off a ladder? How can I spear someone off a ladder?
Nice. Not the smartest thing. Let's give it some time. You'll get there. You'll do it right away. Do it right away. Don't ever see anything else. So you found AIW through, I'm guessing you saw Kurt Angle was going to be there, and you were like, oh, I'll go to AIW. Let's check this out. See what it is.
Absolutely. So after I went to that show, I ran into Ben, who's upcoming referee.
Yeah.
He's debuting on December 12th as well. I ran into him at a party, a family party, and we talked for 2 hours. We were friends in middle school, but we didn't really talk since 8th grade. So it was good to reconnect. And he said he was been training for about 6 months. After that, I was there on that Tuesday. I talked to Dom. I sent him an email, and I was ready to go. I bought wrestling shoes actually before I even started. Went to Dick's, and I just knew that if I bought those,
it forced you to do it.
Exactly.
Got to make an investment.
100%.
No, you can't get it. A lot of people make the investment and then just all of a sudden disappear. And you're like, you just bought a $100 pair of wrestling shoes. You've been paying for the last 4 months. And now you're just not here anymore. So I guess that's what you want to do with your money.
They better keep that receipt.
Yeah, you don't get it there. Can take those back.
No, exactly.
Hey, take those back. So get to AIW, see the show. That's a big show to be at. A lot of people, bells and whistles, real good show.
Absolutely.
Message Dom, start training. How'd you feel when you started training? Like, where was your...
Honestly, I felt like I was behind the 8 ball right away. I felt like I was a good athlete, but I kind of came in out of shape. And a lot of people don't know, starting with the rolls and everything, the rolls really took me a while to actually learn. Dom actually had to put a lot of extra effort into it. I'm sure he saw some potential in me. And eventually, after you keep going at it, then you pick it up. Like I said, took me a little bit of time, but after you see some potential in you, you're not going to stop going. You're going to continue to, try to improve.
Once you get back, it really is like once it clicks,
yeah,
you just want to keep doing it more. You're like, oh yeah, no, I finally got it now. Like those roles, I've seen those roles just finish people's careers before they start.
Yes,
there are people who they go in there and like, oh, I'm just going to do a somersault, and then they just throw their head in the back. You're like, all right, no, I guess that's what you're doing now.
Yeah, 100%.
That's some people do it, and they're like, oh, I can't do this. I can't even do a forward roll. And not me. I'm good at rolls. How dare you? Off camera, these people. Anyways.
Then after doing it for a while, eventually you just know that, I was meant to do this. Just saw a lot of potential.
Yeah. So, you're leading up now. Got gear made. Got your match ready.
Yes, sir.
How you feel? We're, not to give things away, but we are now about 2 weeks away from your debut. Hell on Earth. It's Black Friday. How you feeling? Do you feel confident, ready to go? Because I heard a story the other day that somebody had said, did you ever think about if something goes wrong? And you said no.
Yes. So that is kind of true. I do feel ready. I do feel very confident. There are a lot of nerves and a lot of butterflies, but that also is very true. I feel like a lot of the time I was thinking of the best case scenario, and wrestling, that's not always the case. So I've just kind of been thinking, what if something does go haywire? How am I going to react? How am I going to counter this? How am I going to come back from this?
It all comes with time.
Absolutely.
I think most people tell you, if something majorly goes wrong in your debut, it's your debut match. You'll get through it. There's people who've had worse ones. There's people who've had better ones.
Yes, sir.
It's the best advice I can give you is, I've seen worse, probably. I will maybe have seen worse. We'll see how bad it goes.
Well, I'm looking forward to your critique.
I'll let you know. I let everybody know how I feel about their matches.
Thank you. Looking forward to that.
I get to call it. You can go, that's Rudy Ray Woods. I know that guy.
I've imagined this.
Ron Waddle will be like, I don't know who this kid is. I'm like, it's all right, man.
You better get to learn.
That's right. So, went over family, was into it. Went over what you've watched. Who have you been watching? Who do you like to watch? Who's a wrestler that you're like, I need to check this guy out. Every match he has, I'm watching it.
Dolph Ziggler, 100%. Really look up to him. Like that he's also local from Cleveland, but a lot of the moves that he does, he's a really good seller. A lot of things that I try to emulate in my game, I see from Dolph.
All right. Dolph Ziggler.
Showstopper.
It's got Nick Nemeth. That's if you're watching, it hasn't happened already. December 27th at the Royal Palace, at the Royal Palace Royale. Royal Palace pulls that guy. Royal
get
Palace.
Your tickets below.
Get your tickets. They're available probably. It might be sell out. I don't know. I don't know what this venue looks like. It's a brand new venue for AIW. See how it goes. Yeah,
Looking
Nick
forward to
Nemeth
it.
will be there. You'll get to meet Nick Nemeth.
Absolutely.
The guy you are.
Pick his brain a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see who he wrestles. Might be Rudy Ray Woods.
You never know.
See how good you are. You
Buy
beat
a
Austin
ticket.
James. That's a big win.
Yes.
Not a lot of people beat Austin James.
Shooting for the sky for this match.
So that's a big win.
Yes, sir.
Be a huge win for Rudy Ray Woods.
Can't wait for that opportunity.
Rudy, it was nice to have you on
Yes, sir.
Homeschooled.
Absolutely. You as well, Dustin.
Everybody, thank you for watching. This has been Dustin Alberty, Rudy Ray Woods, Homeschooled. Catch you on the next one.